Surely wouldn't dimple very much, he sees.
No, very much alive. He's come here to set up house with Hecate bust broke, his equally famous spouse.
Again, we no wish to quibble, but neither have we heard of Hecate bust broke, his equally famous spouse.
Hecate bust broke, child star of pretty cinema, just tells me for the second
Scrooge, she must be even longer in the tooth.
I went out to welcome them in, and then when I realized who they were, I said, Mr. Tipple, let me twist your armchair a little show tonight. And to my delight, he readily agreed. And what's more, we have a poem for his charming wife to read. So give a Windlecombe a welcome to the distinguished broadcaster, whose name is Smallwood Tipple, from Pick Me a Poem on the Old Home Service of the BBC. All together now,
Smallwood Tipple, read me a poem on the old home service of the BBC.
Dear neighbors, the neighbors with me. Now that my wife and I have come out to see what our lives on Saturn-on-Sea. What? Oh, sorry. Windlecombe Power. Ah, those happy days, picking up heroines for the BBC, and great news, there's a souvenir vinyl LP of Pick Me a Poem, chaired by me, available at the table for a modest fee.
but first may I suggest you introduce our first request.
Yes, our first request is from a Colin O'Griffin.
Corina Griffin.
Ah, I do beg your pardon, Mrs. Griffin.
Griffin.
Thank you, Willie.
Well, Mrs. Griffin, you want to hear, wonderful, marvelous, and it's to be read by Mrs. Sally Dribble.
Lady Driver. Oh, to be in England now that April's there.
trumpeting garret. Ask for a note of the bumblebee, re-hitted by Dame Doris Sack with he and he recall the occasion just before the D-Day invasion. She recited to the Allied troops, the Allied troops of Northern, which apparently was condemned by General Montgomery for bringing comfort only to the enemy. The enemy. And here to perform it is my wife, the once lovely Hector Musgrove.
Take the tea. Take the tea. Earth beneath here, here, flips the glorious bumblebee. Its urge of sweetness traveling far through Frederick's fancy and Victoria. Selfless, terrible, furious being, superior far to flight or flee. Tireless, tireless, tireless being, collecting honey for her tea.
Thank you, dearest. Nicely done. Right, a break for refreshment. Most welcome.
There's more to it all.
No. Oh. Then let's see. Ah. Yes. A new poem by Warfaring Jones.
Warfaring Jones.
And who is he?
Warfaring, he's one.
What sort of poet is he?
Warfaring, he's one.
Actually, really published.
In the Parish magazine.
But that sort of poet,
Yes, that sort of poet.
nevertheless, we'll welcome him here.
Welcome here.
by Sir Charles and Lady Verpole. He, Sir Charles, who made his mark from pearls painted virgin hills, laid to relieve all the digestive. Charles secured his place in high society when in 1883 he wed the Lady Edwina, daughter of my Lord Valentine, of his of but great style.
We can't get no satisfaction.
Sir Charles turned to hunting, shooting, and fishing.
1, 2, 1, 2, and through the vocal blade that snigger snap.
On his devoted wife Edwina, wishing to do good works, was keener to spend his fortune on philanthropy. She built sheltered lodgings for fallen women. And had a predisposition for vegetarians and teetotalism. She formed a league of abstinence and the ship, just like pets and free ginger beer at every rally. But as few were as keen as she on sobriety, a league folded in 1893.
Indeed, so sad, so very, very sad. Excellent, well, but round the corner, his word, not yet, beloved.
Come and sit next to me, dear, and let Mr. Jones finish, please.
For he and we has been never lends and endures into a second century.
Like this poem!
This our beloved village hall, the builders they
Oh, from this day,
long and surely until at last there it it stood in all his glory.
he chose in his joy.
At last, thank God! Sorry, Vicar. I mean, damn and blast. Oh, sorry, my dear.
What did you call her?
For who, my beloved?
The vicar, you called her, my dear.
Just harmless badinage, my precious.
Philanthropy.
As a result of his wife's benevolence, the Purple's fortunes start to fade when they
Was enough, his thoughts he stood, the child's walk with eyes of flame came rainbow through words only wood and the trees and bushes round the place seemed midnight and noonday.
Waffle, 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 waffle.
I did not satisfy you drunken sort. Step outside, and I'll turn your eye.
Things are looking up,
Waffle, 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 waffle.
things are looking up,
I did not satisfy you.
things are looking up.
Waffle, waffle, waffle.
Small wonder, perhaps you shouldn't say that, my dear. Did you
cold was so cold and the hot was so hot. Oh. God bless Daddy, I quite forgot. If I open my fingers a little bit more, I can see